Useless at karaoke? Think you're tone deaf? Unable to sing or hold a tune? Then tonight's Wellcome Trust funded event here at the Science Museum's Dana Centre, Tone Deaf Tune In, has the answers for you. I'm Dusty Limits. This is the last event in the Dana Centre's Science of Singing series. You'll discover the science and the stories behind genuine tone deafness, a condition known as amusia, and also learn to sing. Jean Hornbuckle gets the audience to sing with a little confidence and overcome their perceived tone deafness.
Much better.
What's happening in our brain that allows us to perceive music? Tim Griffiths explains.
Monotones, boo, 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 boo. But what we can also do is obviously have lively pitch sequences that might go boo, 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 whatever, and compare those with monotones. And that's shown in green here. And what this slide is showing is that you see a more complex and distributed representation of pitch sequences, which is involving more areas of the brain. This disorder does cross the political spectrum. And this is Che Guevara, who a number of you will know. He's a very intelligent man, or was, educated as a physician. There's some nice passages in the Motorcycle Diaries about his amusia. Milton Friedman, perhaps less familiar. He's also an intelligent man, has a Nobel Prize in economics. And the tests really are a bit like listening to Les Dawson in his heyday, where he'll play in C major and occasionally hit an accidental that sounds awful to most people, but not to music subjects. And that's a very good screening test for amusia.
Anne Barker has amusia. She talks about what it's like not being able to perceive music.
Ashamed, because I used to feel ashamed. It was not. I would avoid situations where I might be asked to sing or where I might be asked to dance, and that had all kinds of social implications. And particularly when you're a teenager, it wasn't easy.
Later, I spoke to our three guests about amusia or tone deafness and what they thought of the event.
I think it was good fun. Yeah, it's always very helpful to sort of hear the view of speech and sort of singing coaches, and in particular there's a sort of ongoing debate between ourselves and a number of singing coaches about the existence and nature of problems with singing.
It was a real lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed it. It was wonderful. The format was wonderful. It was very informal and a lot of participation. Brilliant.
Oh yes, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah,
And yes, in fact, most of the people who came, once they'd got over the sort of self-consciousness of singing, because you were in on one session and you saw them, they were all standing singing with the teeth together. When I got them to open their mouths and really feel the freedom of singing, I think they were starting to enjoy it as well, and certainly I enjoyed myself.